Now in South Africa on Friday, the host of VOA's popular upfront radio show, Jackson Mvunganyi, moderated a Facebook Live discussion on the merits of social media engagement at DISCOP Johannesburg. DISCOP markets help entertainment content producers, sellers and buyers connect, build relationships, pitch projects and make deals in Africa and the Middle East, two of the world's fastest growing marketplaces. Here's a short clip of the discussion.
We are at a very interesting time in the world of media. Traditional media as we know it, TV, radio, is changing rapidly. And that is because social media is disrupting the space, whether it's how we produce information as traditional media houses, or how you consume information, whether it's on Facebook or these different social media platforms.
Traditional media they're in that transition of defining themselves in terms of competing against themselves. So what do I mean by that? If you have a newspaper, you need to have a digital presence. But what are you doing to differentiate what is in the paper that you printed at 5 o'clock in the morning versus, breaking news about the budget speech that is happening in front of you as we speak?
Is the word social media influencer kind of a new term in Africa?
I choose to be different, even though ordinarily I would say I'm a social media influencer. But what I did was to translate my authority and influence beyond social media. Because when you now say you're a social media influencer, the perception is that you're just some personality on the internet who has no relevance or value outside of it.
So it's about fighting perceptions, whether you're a social media influencer.
So you can be a social media influencer, but you have to be careful about the definition. Because people, once they put you in a box, they find it difficult putting you outside of that box.
First, let's talk about your content itself.
Yes.
What kind of content do you push out to your audience?
Most of my content is not just political, it's not just this and this. I try to cut across because I believe that if I cut across board, I can reach a lot of people. And I won't be what Omojo is saying, people group you and think that you're just this person and they put you in a box. First of all, I think as if there's no box in the first place.
Omojo, what makes somebody successful on social media?
Success in digital space is also defined as success of digital space. It's in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what you're looking for. For me, engagement is everything. The fact that I can say anything and have people who join the conversation is more important to me than if I had 5 million followers and they were not engaged in the conversation. So success, definitely engagement has to count.
The next African-held DISCOP will be in Abidjan, Ivory Coast in May 2018.